To be fair. And it's time to talk about things that affect the world, this community, snow globes.
Snowglobes?
We're talking political stuff here. Snow globes indeed.
What's the best way to capture your family members who don't have the spirit of Christmas?
Snow globe. What's the best way to get rid of ghosts and goblins? I mean, that's,
Snowglobes?
well, no, that's still called Ghostbusters. But if you had demonic incursions, you definitely need a snow globe. Because everyone knows that as a gamer, you never get rid of the problem. You put it somewhere that's easily accessible and can break and release the evil that you have captured. Duh. Everyone knows this, Brandon.
From stasis tubes to trying to think of all.
It doesn't matter. It's always like glass, like very lightly guarded. Someone that usually by someone that forgot what it is too. So like two sleepy guards that don't even know what they're guarding. That's the kind of defense I need over an ancient evil.
I think it makes total sense. Like you look at Resident Evil and how the zombies broke out and they just dropped a vial. It's like, oh man, you just doomed the entire world because you dropped a vial.
Yeah, and also most of the time, they have like 10 layers of defense that all fail instantaneously because everybody just leaves all the doors open. Yeah, it's good. And somehow, like, no one has any way to tell everybody, or like, no one on any floor except for 7 will know that it's a terrible disaster happening. You're like, really? There's no way to communicate at all?
Brad, why am I so super zoomed in?
Good question.
I feel like
Oh,
you're missing like everything.
I am missing everything. Holy shit, I goofed this up. All right, hold on, guys. I know what you're thinking, Brad. There's no possible way. Hold on, we'll make it. Everybody be able to see the fire for a second.
You're literally showing an area like 6 by 5, so a 30 square inch area, but it's not that much.
Hey, look, I'm fixing it. I already thought I fixed it, and the answer was I didn't fix it. Remember, there's always a fire behind this in case Brandon starts being boring. I'll go back to the fire. Oh, I'll go back. So we'll probably be able to figure out what he's doing more now that I've showed the entire screen.
Yeah, it's probably slightly important.
I mean, before we can
let's talk about what I did, and then we can look at what I'm doing moving forward.
Well, I want to see the corn one. Show me the corn one, or show me nothing.
You don't want to see the actual snow globe?
I want to see both.
All right. So here's the actual snow globe. I have a Seraphim Lizard Rider. Came out super well. Very happy with how he came out.
That's trippy. Can we see it from the side instead of down? Down looks weird. And also your camera keeps refocusing and it makes me unhappy.
Okay. Let me play with the camera settings then.
I'm gonna make you full screen. You need to be awesome screen. Look, I'm the only one allowed to make mistakes here.
You're the only one allowed to make mistakes. Okay. So if I turn off autofocus, should be good. Let me turn this camera down, or this light system down. So,
ooh, light, not a light, but a light system. Look how fancy Brandon sounds.
Well, it pops up the ring, right? Like, so it obscures a little bit. No, it's not working.
If you could stop making me have Blair Witch Cam, this would be awesome.
Well, that's why I didn't want to mess with the autofocus settings, Brad.
Well, turn autofocus back on because now I can't see it at all. It literally looks like I'm looking through freaking water.
Okay. Well, you are because it's a snow globe.
I mean, true, I am looking through water.
Okay. It should be fixed.
What is the liquid inside that you use?
It is so there's a couple different ways to go about it. We tried like 7 different ways to make an actual snow globe that works. The first one was we use baby oil, just straight up baby oil, nothing else. And the problem with baby oil is
I
that
thought you're like, our first one we did was bleach and ammonia. And
so the problem with baby oil is that it causes the silicone stopper to disintegrate.
this is true
So
also. Tyler's got it. He goes, let's see what the bottom says. Brad's old.
let's see. It says Brad's an old man. That's what it says right there.
Outcome likely.
That would be. Actually, I didn't think about it, but we could put dice on one of these
Yeah. And then you
and
put
like
the
shake the
little
die around.
yeah.
Yeah,
Eh,
that'd be pretty cool.
but show
Let's
from the
see.
side.
There you go. So there is a bubble. I've been playing around with it, so some of the water got out. I have to refill it up.
What is this bubble shenanigans?
What is this bubble shenanigans? Not having it fully filled.
With ammonia and bleach. All right, so what did you actually put in here? So
So
you guys did
in
you
here,
guys did baby oil first, and then it got
so
weird.
baby oil does not work. And then we just use straight water. It works, but not quite as well as we wanted to. You need to put 1 drop of dishwashing soap because what happens is if you just use straight water, all the glitter clumps together. So you need the dishwashing soap causes it to just break apart.
Yeah, it's literally what it's supposed to do.
Yep. Yeah, so just 1 drop. Because if you put too much, the entire thing becomes white and foamy and you can't see shit.
So what is in this one?
So in this one, it's 1 drop of dishwasher soap, water, sparkles, and glycol.
And vodka.
And no, there's glycol
I
a
don't,
little bit.
I don't know what glycol is.
It's an oil. It causes the sparkles to settle more slowly. There's a balance. You don't want to have it be straight water because they just sink. If you have a mix of glycol and water, they sink a
I was
little
gonna
bit more
say
slowly.
you have to have the consistency so it floats. It's some of
Yeah.
the stuff has to float.
Yep.
It
So
has to be
that
thicker.
yeah, that's the part I'm working on right now. Is trying to find that delicate balance between glycol and water, so it doesn't destroy the silicone, and you can attach a bottle and it doesn't damage the paint. So far, it's been in here for 3 days, and the paint hasn't stripped yet. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Show me the corn.
All right, here's the corn bad boy, complete with skulls and snow. There's no water in here, just because it's you could take it apart easily, so I didn't want to put fluid in there. It looks way better in person than it does on this
Don't spin so fast.
camera.
My God, man. Use your gentle touch.
My gentle touch.
Yeah, show us his face. There we go. Kind of. It's hard to see. The picture actually that I used for the thumbnail is easy to see.
It's hard because like the plastic picks up all light reflections.
Sorry, Tyler goes, the tears of your enemy for the fluid inside the snow globe. I like that quite a bit.
Let's see if I close this out. Yeah, I think it's actually picking up the brightness from the monitors that I have, which makes it more difficult to see, which is actually really funny. I'll take pictures. I'll send pictures. They actually look really good in person.
Send me some pics. I'll put them up right now.
All right, I will send you a picture right now.
Send me multiple pictures, damn it. I demand multiple I want them on the racist grandpa, or racist uncle, messenger.
Facebook?
Yeah. That's what Andy told me it is. So I just refer to it as that now.
I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah. All right, let's get that lizard man. Let's get the next stuff I'll be working on today. All right.
Do indeed. So how long does this take to do?
Not very long at all. Once you figure out the process. Also, the very first one I did Imperial Fist, it took about 20 minutes. Let's see. Let's get in.
Also, I have to figure out. But I've asked the peeps as soon as we get more people in here. For whatever reason lately, every time I stream and then, end the stream, go live, it says that I had 0 views. You know what I mean? It kills all the views from before in the live stream. It's really weird.
It's like YouTube is punishing you.
Yeah. I love it, Tyler. I 100% agree with that. I assume you just find entire armies occasionally. He goes, it was a good night. Check my hobby closet and found 18 rates and 6 to 10. Christmas came early.
There you go. I also sent an Imperial Fist. I guess I need a better web camera. There you go. You should have all the pictures on Racist Grandma Messenger.
Grace's uncle, thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Well, same difference.
1 picture. Ah. 2 pictures. These actually do look really good. All right, Brandon.
So tell me a Christmas story, Brad. Actually, I'm really sad that you don't have like a Santa hat on or something.
It's not even December yet, man.
Yeah, but we're in the Christmas spirit. We're making snow globes. We're making some holiday ornaments
Look,
using our
I am
favorite toys.
old school about my Christmas, damn it.
It's after Thanksgiving.
Christmas is not till December.
Then why am I making snow globes on stream?
Because you are a crazy person.
I'm a crazy person? Okay.
Do. I'm gonna set up a slideshow.
Actually, I need you to put up a poll. So I have 3 figures who are ready to be Christmas-fied. I have this Orc Commando.
Did you say Christmas-fied?
Yeah.
I like your style. I like what's happening here. Tell me more. I wasn't down with this story until you said it was getting Christmas-fied, and now I'm in.
So I have an Orc Commando. Let's see if we can get him to be not blurry. Yeah. So we have an Orc Commando. We have this Custode, who I'm starting to channel my inner Trazen. And I'm pretty sure at the Fall of Cadia, he unleashed a couple of Custodes from his Pokeball.
Man, have you checked out my slideshow?
Not yet.
Because it's working.
It's working? I believe in you. It's in the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
We have a Sisar Battle Sacrosit, and the only super heavy I own, this baby War Dog Titan. It's also half of it's cut off.
Man, look it. You're really starting to upset me and not just accepting how awesome my slideshow is, all right?
It's the best slideshow.
Look at how slideshowy it is. It's so slideshowed.
There you go. Now you're doing it.
It
now
looks
it's working better.
Fantastic.
Well, before you had it taking up 900% of the screen, so...
Look, man. It's great. Yeah, by the way, you do have to show it again, because I did block everything.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware.
Apparently you have wonderful nails.
Eloise has taught me the way of just showing off my nails. She makes sure that I have nice nails anytime I go on stream.
Oh, that's important.
Okay, so we have a couple options of what I'm going to work on next. So we have this miniature Warhound Titan, who's just absolutely adorable. He even comes with magnetic weapons. Do we want to put him in the ball first? As I'm throwing him aside. I have a Custode from the Fall of Cadia.
No, we're definitely putting the Custode in the ball, because that's where they deserve to be right now.
In the trash tier. we have an Orc Commando, and we have this Sacker Soap. Ultimately, they're all going to get put in Pokeballs.
Exactly, Tyler. His queued up game is on point. Did you do a slideshow of all the 10K pictures we've been sending since last week? Yes. I mean, kind of. I made him send them to me in a place that was friendly to me.
Because Brad is a racist uncle.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. These are the options. What I'm doing next.
Either the sister looks cool.
He was originally in a Pokeball, and then we learned another cool thing. Super glue and acetone really messes up these plastic balls. So you got to be really careful using super glue and acetone on these Pokeballs.
I love it, KR. That's a sword shield guard. Lock him up. I'm down for anything.
Did I do something wrong, like say the wrong equipment? I literally found him in a box.
No, it's spears. Spears are the preferred mojo.
Oh, well, he looks cool though.
They do. You got a couple cool models in there, to be honest with you. Where did you get? What is that from? The knight? Is that an epic model?
Yeah, no, they had the Epic Titan Legions. And my local game store has a whole bunch of just models that they sell individually. So people trade in their collections, they parse out the models individually. And one of the persons at the store traded in, I guess, all of his mini knights. So I bought one. I'm like, this is perfect for a Christmas ornament.
100%. Ooh, I'm gonna go to chat here.
All
Carl
right.
Malone, literally, Snowglobes are something that you'll never see with Dark Eldar because Homoculuses, I'm assuming, literally put their enemies in Snowglobes and make them live there. And Lyle, Guardless are weird. They have 3 leaders and only 1 leader can be led. Yeah. It's just because they're firing boom booms at people. We're trying to figure out a guard list for teams for Lyle. We're going to be practicing over the weekend. And you can make some terrifying team guard lists. Like, just like bombing people into another dimension is legit. You know what I mean? I don't know if I don't know if that list would go through a GT, you know what I mean? Because it'd have like world leader problems and shit if they went first. But man, that list in teams is terrifying. Like, I'm not sure that Eldar could win any way, shape, or form with that type of list. You know what I mean? With like 3 Medusa batteries, 3 mana cores, and shit like that, and a bunch of idiots getting in the way. That list is just crazy, especially against the elite armies. You just like, I'm gonna Thunderdome you.
So I get my question for Lyle is, Lyle, are you excited to play Imperial Guard?
He brought it up.
Because the last time he was excited to play an army at a team event, it did not work very well.
He was not excited.
Because he turned out that he wasn't excited at all and hated every bit of it.
Well, to be fair, the Knights also got like 3 nerfs between his decision to play Knights and putting them on the table. So
yeah, that's fair.
That was a big thing also. You're like, hey, you want to play this army? Ooh.
Oh, man. That's rough going, man.
Shit's going to happen.
So the very first figure I did, I just glued the model specifically in a little orb, but a lot of people were very upset that I was gluing nice looking models in an orb that they could never take out ever again. So now I'm just magnetizing them. So theoretically, you could swap it out.
Yeah, that seems better anyways, because you could get 1 globe and you could keep swapping the dude out.
Yeah. So what I've been doing over the past couple of days, I've just been magnetizing everything, so you could just swap it out and change it out. Because the base size is the same, the models are roughly the same. Being able to, just swap it out would be pretty cool. Actually, the Sister Battle needs a backup.
That's a big deal on that. Yes, sir.
Does she fit here? She does not actually fit in this one. Okay.
Does anybody fit in that one?
Yes, this orc does. So we're gonna put the orc commando in.
Does he fit though?
Yeah, he does.
Does he?
He does. He fits. I'm adding another one to my collection because I'm secretly tracing.
I have to pull the stuff down real quick because I'm watching on the delay, and then I have to watch on the regular sometimes. I watch on both.
You watch on both?
I do watch on both sometimes. Depends on my screens. Because I also have to reference shit. Anytime we're doing this, I have like 10 windows up, to be honest with you. What did you think about the jump pack guys, real quick? That they have painted up. Have you checked out Warhammer Community at all? The studio did like a shit ton of different chapters with jump packs. They did.
Oh, for Horus Heresy.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. I have a whole bunch of Horus Heresy models that at some point in time I'm going to start building and painting.
I thought it was cool, except for the fact that I could see like 3 of them. And it made me sad. I do like the white and red guys quite a bit. Isn't that the Sons of Horus? Am I wrong? Am I wildly wrong? My pre-heresy scheme, paint scheme.
What were the colors?
White and red.
That's Thousand Sons, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, Horus or the Sons of Horus are like a teal.
Well, they change colors twice. And then, of course, they become the Black Legion after that, you know, when they win.
Yeah. So Dollar Tree does have globes. Well, okay, let me rephrase this. They do have some, not all. Like they don't have these ones that split in half. I was able to find some at Michael's, and they were running about 90 cents per an ornament. And then I just decided to go on Amazon
and buy
order
1,000 of them for 90 cents. Yeah.
No, I bought them for a pack of 20, and they work out to be like 75 cents each.
Oh, is there new people here? Hey, have you guys ever heard about Brad's slideshow? Boom! Check it out, everyone. Boom! Right. Tech Master Brad. Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what just happened there.
I just did Gangnam Style on you. I like that lizard quite a bit, by the way.
Oh, it's super cool. Like, so got him at the local game store. He was fully painted. Eloise wanted to use some of the aquarium plants that we had. I'm like, why not? Let's turn it into a little snow globe. And now I have a lizardman snow globe.
He looks cool. It also looks like you have the proper fluid in him too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just need to add a little bit more water because I've been playing around with it,
But he looks right. The colors on him look right too in the snow globe. You know what I mean? You can see him fairly clearly. Do you think that you have to use lighter colors inside the snow globe to make it pop out?
I think you do. I think you need to make it bright.
Yeah, I agree on that. He's so much easier to see than the rest of them, to be honest with you.
I think you have to make them brighter because not only you figure these are going on a Christmas tree, so it's going to be a dark surface.
KR called me real quick. I gotta give him props. KR called me out. He goes, "They're white scars. The big ass Legion number gives them away, Brad." I'm like, that is true. They have a big old 5. Yeah, and I do know them in order on that.
I didn't see the pictures. So cool, they're white scars. I would do a white scars army if I started painting the Horus Heresy. So I had a guy from England reach out to me. He wants me to make a Grey Knight versus some kind of demon. So I found this. I think it's an Age of Sigmar model. Actually, let me hold it up like this. I'm not sure where this is from, Brad.
Is that old, or is that one of the new AOS from the Plague?
I don't know, but his axe is like going through his intestines and they're like leaking over and everything.
Yeah, I don't know if that's an old model though.
Well, the base isn't very accurate, but the base is from 1999. There's a little nurgling on the back, but I don't know. I just thought
that's what I'm saying.
Really cool.
I dig it, but I'm saying I think that is just an old model from the old. It looks like the old fantasy guys. You know what I mean? But it can't be on the, so they wouldn't be on circle bases, of course. If it was that old.
But
that could be an old Plague champ.
This Grey Knight. I think it's a Plague champion. I think it's.
That's what I'm saying.
The humans who have mutated and they have like I don't know what kind of armor it is.
It's just got to be a Plague champ.
And then Eloise got super excited. So she's making a snow globe for herself, where it's a Farseer versus a Seraphim because Eldar are her natural enemy.
Her natural enemy.
KR, I think it is from Warhammer Fantasy Battles. I remember seeing this model a while ago. But it's super cool. I like it.
AOS has some of the best models, by the way, still.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
So Eloise is making this for her snow globe. And she's gonna have this on her desk, so
Also, I need someone to tell me I gotta get some new headphones. Like, I bought 2 pairs of disgustingly cheap headphones and they both broke.
surprise, surprise.
I know. You're like, what? You bought really poor quality shit and it didn't survive?
Oh man.
Ooh, that looks cool. Why is a Farseer in combat?
Well, because you got Zephyrin.
Man, that guy is about to get his ass kicked.
I don't know. I feel like the Farseer is gonna beat the ass of the Zephyrin because Zephyrin have got
I told you about what happened in a game the other day, didn't I?
no.
So I'm playing in a TTS league, and I'm playing Marines in the TTS league for a team tournament. Team tournament league, whatever. Screw it. I'm playing TTS. And I play a guy, and over the course of three rounds of combat, a Spirit Seer who I precisioned every single turn did not die and killed 3 Terminators inside a Wraith Guard unit.
Those fate dice are pretty cool.
The guy was just like, nah, Terminator Schmerminator, you're about to die, yo. A lost slow soul in their fluid. Just floating lazily around. Is that what happens after the Farseer gets stabbed? He just fucking wanders off.
Well, so we're trying to figure out. So the Seraphim I have, or the
show me that.
The
show me that from the other angle one more time. I want to see it. I really like Eloise's pose. Show me it one more time. But spin it around from the front. I want to see the Eldar face on the. I go like epic slow. Yes, please. Thank you. That pose just looks really natural. It's not. You chose good models for that. You know what I mean? The way that they interact. That's cool. I mean, it's like really, really cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool when it's done. We're having a hard time trying to stick the models to silicone. So it turns out there's multiple types of snow globes. There's one with plastic bases, and there's one with silicone bases. The silicone's more water resistant to keep it from leaking, but silicone is notorious for being extremely difficult to glue anything onto. That's why you use it for UV resin, you use it for just resin period. Super glue doesn't stick to it. PLA doesn't stick to it. Nothing sticks to it.
We go to the soul. Peaches, the problem. This makes me angry. You're firing me up. Good question, by the way. I think the answer should be yes, but GW's been real weird about who can go with certain things. Because the question was in the Legends data sheet for Assault Marines, it says that if a character can join Assault Intercessors, they can join the new Assault Marines, but it doesn't give the specific, chapter specific ones, a la Blood Claws. So it should. Oh shit! I forgot to send them. I made those lists, by the way, Alan. I'll send them over as soon as I'm done here. Whoopsie.
List for what?
Team tournament.
Which team tournament?
The Adepticon team tournament. We had a disappointing second place last year, so now we want to go back to winning.
You should be disappointed.
We were.
Those Canadians whooped your ass.
Hey, one of the tables really pulled their shit out. But, yeah, I'll send this over.
Do they even have the format released yet?
It's just like regular, dude.
Well, it's not, though, because there's no force organization chart.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. You can just make whatever the hell you want. It's 4 1,000 point armies that can't have the same duplicate war gear and shit. That's about it.
Okay.
Uh, Peaches, I think the answer should be yes, by the way. That's why that's why I had to get my chi together before I answered, because like some people said no on that because they fucked up who can go with people who can lead units. And
Well, they're just waiting until their codex is released.
yeah, but like it's
It's super annoying with
yeah, it's
anything.
so bullshit until you get there though. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Things like Blood Claw, specific units and stuff like that. You have to wait for like individual TOs to tell you that certain things can be done when it's obvious that they can go in, you know what I mean? If it is Eloise calling me out in the most accurate thing said today. She goes, I love the fact that everyone's reaching out to you on stream because you can't answer texts or emails. True story.
That's funny.
Yeah, Spaces are going to be a long way out.
Are you running the same Adepticon team you guys did this previous Adepticon?
Yep.
Cool.
Kamikazes coming in strong.
Carried by Alan's work because Brad's not allowed to touch the models.
Dude, I have a great story. So I go over to Alan. He's in his garage, and he, as usual, is started last minute and trying to make shit work. And of course, he's always trying to make the biggest and the best thing. With no sleep, no anything. He's just a unshowered mass of awful. Him and his dad are working in the garage. No doors open, no windows open, and they are just both using tons of shit that says only use in well ventilated areas, and they're both using tons of it. Also, it's two different things that they're using. And by the end of it, they're just weirdly yelling insults and doing stuff. You're just like, I'm pretty sure they're just poisoned right now. They have no idea where they are. I have no idea how you guys didn't die doing this. It was fantastic.
That shit gets rough real quick. The problem is, half the spray paint doesn't work correctly in cold weather, and he's based in Chicago, so every Adepticon it's practically
freezing.
snowing, or
it's
either snowing or 50. Like there's no in between.
He does have a gym, which is nice. Underneath, he's got an underground gym. It's sick.
That's cool, but that doesn't help with ventilation.
I know, but it made me think of that. Well, I kind of want to go to the gym right now so I can get it done, but also like it was nice working out at Alan's house. Also, did you bail on your wife and Kramer?
Brandon's going with people who, yep.
Who are you playing with?
I'm going to be playing with Bill, Justin Cook, and Sam.
Which Sam?
Sam Lucille.
Got it.
He's over in Philly. One of the judges for Nova.
Yeah, I know who Sam is.
Actually, I think he runs the 40 game.
I would say he doesn't. He's not one of the judges. he literally runs the event.
He was a judge, but now he runs the event. I have no idea what army you're playing. Haven't gotten that far yet. But it'll be fun playing with them because we played together a couple times now, and we haven't been able to the past couple of years because of COVID, then because of previous commitments.
This stream feels like Brad was recently downsized like Matt Damon is, living in a person sitting at the hobby desk live in person. I am in a snow globe. Well, we tried it a couple different ways, and I actually have us sitting next to a fire, so I put myself in the corner. But like when we did it where I was trying to split screen and all this, you couldn't see what the hell Brandon was doing very well, so I had to make it full screen. And get the hell out of the way, basically.
Recording hobby shit on stream, I don't know what camera to use, but it's not the best quality. It sucks. Because it looks so much better in person than I can capture on this stream.
Exactly. Carmelo goes, bailed on wife. Definitely a Tau player for the greater good.
They're playing Tau. We just haven't admitted it to ourselves. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you do have 3 Tau players right there. I don't know how Sam plays Tau. He feels like he might be a Tau guy inside.
He plays Death Guard and Eldar, I think. So
he definitely plays Eldar.
He may be one of the reasons for the Elmar shenanigans.
Oh, Lyle coming at the $2 super chat. He goes, Brandon will play Tau, take his revenge on the terrain.
They do have notoriously open terrain, so
For the last 10 years.
yeah. That is a distinct possibility. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought about what tournaments are coming up and what I want to play at them. So I know this weekend's Warzone Atlanta, and I thought about it. Then I saw the tickets were $200, and I'm like, I think I'm good.
Warzone
So
Atlanta's, you know what? I've never been. I've never been to Warzone Atlanta. I don't know how.
All right, let's see.
Where's Thomas Bird? I want to stay at his house.
He's going at that event.
He's like, isn't he running the event?
I
Or
don't
his
know.
group is?
I haven't the slightest idea. There you go. We got an orc and a Pokeball.
Or
Let's get.
in a Pokeball. Is there any chance this will stay focused? I'm literally going to puke.
Probably not.
You're giving
Not
me
with
motion sickness. Whoa. Did you take a look at the flesh eater courts, by the way?
I have not. You should pull them up so we can take a look at them.
Man, you're upsetting me terribly. The AOS stuff. They look cool
Yeah,
as shit.
I'm aware of it. I just haven't seen it. The most interesting Age of Sigmar model that I'm interested in are the Tomb King Dragon. If it's not $9,000, I would love to use that for a conversion.
Yeah. You know what I want Dark Elder to be good again because I think you could make an entire army out of the AOS stuff that would look way cooler than anything that they've released for 40K.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Warzone. Carmelo, go to the Warzone Atlanta. Carmelones. Only the Saturday Sunday event. They do a weird thing where they start.
Yeah, so they have a doubles event on Friday, and they also have if you want to compete, be the Grandmaster champion,
You have to play all 3
you
days.
have to play. Yeah, it's my goal to get on stream and make a lot of questionable quotes. Yeah.
Get censored immediately.
So I did not brag about this. So I was chatting, so last week we were trying to stream and just test out the equipment because my computer is almost as old as Brad. And Eloise is like, it meets all the specs. Why isn't it working? And I'm like, I don't know. But anytime I try to run OBS and stream, it's using like 80% of the RAM, and it literally sounds like it's about to burst into flames. So she played around the settings. Apparently, she has a second graphics card that she never turned on. So we've had this laptop. Well, Eloise has had this laptop for 6+ years now, and never used it to its full potential to play StarCraft
about this. Let's go to the super chat wall. Peaches, if I print a piece of paper that says Brad Chester said I can do it so it works, would you sign it for me like a doctor's note? Because shenanigans, like 1,000%, by the way. I would literally also sign it like John Hancock and make it gargantuan. I would Ron Swanson it. I've got a permit here. I can. Lyle, because I think Snigs can make an entire army. Yeah, that's true. I really think that I could make Snigs convert AOS to 40K. He'd be really mad about it, but he would just do it and like want to show other people that he can do it. He would make things terrible for me, just yell at me, but
there are some cool models. I actually just today I saw some pictures where they took the Nighthawk guys, so the ghosts, and they gave them like Adeptus Mechanicus weapons. So they have like the plasma culverns and arc rifles and sniper rifles, but they're ghosts, so like floating around and shit.
I like that.
It's not only taking like the most expensive army and doubling the price, but it's a pretty cool idea. It came out really well. I also like a zombie guard army. I would totally do a zombie guard army.
Oh, that's been done. It looks sweet. There's a
It
couple
does.
people. Yeah, remember the dude that had the skeleton army?
Yep.
I don't know what he used though, because I don't think he converted every single one, but they all had the the army hats and everything like that.
Well, there's sculpting guides on how to sculpt the hats, but they also sell hats like that, and they sell skeleton Imperial Guardsmen. So,
Beatrice, just exactly. I can do what I want.
there we go. We got an orc guy and a Pokeball.
Huzzah!
He's cake.
Now spin slowly. Keep him sideways. More sideways. More sideways. You got to tilt it. See the little goof thing on the top? Make it more equal.
Okay. Hold on. Let me.
There you go. Flatten out of there, right there. Except for eventually let the camera focus. Maybe. Who knows? Fucking shit. I feel like you just do this to upset me. Ghostface Nighthawk Army? Are we talking Ghostface Killer? Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with? Is that what we're doing? Because I definitely am the ODB.
See, Brian, with all these super chats that Lyle's literally sponsoring your 40K career right now, you should buy me a camera for Christmas.
Yeah, except for the fact that it goes through here, through Tom's taxed weird shit. I'm apparently money laundering it because it doesn't show up for me for about a year. Hey, how's it going, brother?
Yeah. It came out pretty well, I think.
How many of these gonna do? Are you gonna sell these? Can we buy these?
Yes. Someone reached out to me and they want to buy one and have me ship it to England for the holidays. I have a couple listed up on my website. There's a couple I'll give away as gifts. Be a good time.
Ghostface, aka Scream, and not Wu-Tang Clan? That makes me sad. I mean, I'm interested and also sad at the same time. Can we get at least one Wu-Tang Clan Ghostface Killer? But the Scream, you get the black flowing robes then with the ghost faces then? That actually sounds pretty badass.
Well, I mean, that's how the Nighthawk models look, just a paint scheme, right? Because they have, if I'm remembering correctly, they have a skeleton face and then it's just robes for the rest of the body.
Well, it looks like a, what's his face? The Nazgul.
But they do it in like a light blue scheme. Actually, Brad, did you see the models that they're making for Lord of the Rings?
Wu-Tang indeed.
But did you? So you know the spirits in Lord of the Rings, the in the third book.
Yeah.
They're making translucent models. Games Workshop is making translucent models for that entire regiment.
Really?
Yes.
How is that not? I still don't understand how Lord of the Rings didn't just get bigger instantly.
I've actually never seen a game of Lord of the Rings played. They look cool. I mean, it should be popular. It's a wildly successful franchise.
Right.
I have never seen the game played. I've never seen a painted model in person.
I mean, it's such a huge IP. Say it with a smile, people will buy it. I need an ODB model.
I feel like Nazi zombies are acceptable.
I mean, they're just bad all around. Nazis plus zombie.
Yeah, that's why everyone hates them. It's not like okay, we're gonna get a little philosophical or philosophical. Here. I feel like anytime someone's playing a Nazi tank regiment or something for guard, it's not because they have a Nazi regiment army. It's their character and the clothing they're wearing and the things that they're saying that gets them in trouble.
Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna go back to the Lord of the Rings stuff. Yeah, I was like, I played a choice. Actually, good rule set. I know a couple people that just like no one. I still don't understand why it didn't take off. It's just Lord of the Rings is just so popular. It's like wild to me. It is crazy. Also, why is this goofy thing? There's just no way for me to get rid of The heart plus the 100%, the little pop-up thing that goes there.
I haven't the slightest idea.
It makes me so unhappy. Like that. Why do I want floating hearts and shit? Wu-Tang Clan. That's all. I'm just singing Wu-Tang to myself.
All right.
The RZA. There's so many people in the Wu-Tang Clan. You could make a Wu-Tang Clan, like a regiment. There's like, what, 10 of them? 11?
I mean, they have the Wu-Tang Clan. That's the only one I'm familiar with.
How are you in the Wu-Tang Clan and don't know what the Wu-Tang Clan is?
I'm actually not. It's a subchapter of the Wu group. All right, let's see.
There's just so many hearts and things going on.
Keep them going. Keep them going.
Love everything about this. Realistic size Balrog? Yes. Dude, seriously, I don't get why that game's not popular. It's just crazy.
What was the name of the dragon from the Hobbit?
Smog.
Yeah. Did you when that model came out with all the gold pieces and everything, and it was just absolutely massive? That was a really cool model. Once again, I've never seen it in person.
AOS still best models in the game. They consistently put out better models than 40K. So I kind of want to do an entire Dark Angels, Dark Eldar army based on. They've got 3 different factions that could be Dark Eldar in AOS. Because they're pretty badass. This knight is comically small. It's just funny to me.
He's so cute and adorable. He's Brad sized.
I know. He's just. I thought like I was fucking up the perspective, like your camera was jacked up. You gotta get more. You gotta get more in a frame again.
No, he's just Brad sized.
Brad sized. You gotta start knowing that you have to lean in, lean back. Exactly the opposite of lean back. Lean forward. Lean forward. Huzzah!
So, have you ever seen those videos where it's like they got a short person like picking up something and it looks full size and they hand it to an adult?
Oh,
and
yeah,
it looks
they
like
do
baby
that.
size?
Yeah.
This would be a perfect thing for, like Brad's like handing this to a grown person and they're like it's
I would be holding the big knight.
Yes,
I would be holding a
you would be holding
full-size
the big
knight.
guy and I'm like, oh Brad, that's so nice of you. Damn, now I need to go spend what, $2,000 to go buy a warhound or how much ever they cost.
Nope. Eloise, you need a giant knight in a snow globe hanging from the tree. Just bring the whole thing down. Now that would be sick.
It'd be so heavy.
I think it would be awesome. I like everything about that idea.
So people are talking about like what's the most expensive, or I have now created some of the most expensive ornaments ever, and I'm like, I don't think so. I clearly remember seeing pictures of people taking like a hero fan from Tyranids Forge World and putting it in their Christmas tree.
I've seen some crazy. If you think about the shit that Naden did, Naden's like literally went off the rails when he was making some of his models. He's like, I'm gonna take these 3 different expensive kits and make one model out of them. You're like, what are you doing?
I mean, like with the crew kits and the crew crisis suits, it's like, all right, well, I bought this box of crew that's $40, and a unit of 3 crisis suits that's $60 retail. All right, $100 for 3 models.
It's funny because like as we get more and more 3D printed shit, like GW just has some things that are just out of control priced. We were just talking about that Monday, Tuesday, I don't know, one of the days, where we were talking about the fact that getting an old school without 3D printing, getting a AdMech army, if you were doing sulfur hounds and the dogs and everything else, the what's his face riders and shit, those guys came in like packs of 3 and there was units of 12. They're so expensive. It's just wild.
They still have units of 12 Dakotas?
Well, they did. I'm saying at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I thought they changed that where it's all like the same size.
no, but you can still just buy 57 boxes of three. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's just whack. And they haven't fixed that a lot of those things, man. There's still a shit ton of stuff that's unit size 6 and has 5 in a box. I guess it's the old stuff. Also, I'm still protesting every single day internally that I can't change the squad sizes of my armies.
Yep.
Boo.
I would love it if I could, have not 3 or 6 crisis suits.
What do you put on? You put magnets on.
Yeah.
Remember, always work closer away.
Well, I'm trying to prevent you from having a epileptic seizure from the camera focusing in and out.
Not gonna have a seizure. I'm gonna puke fast. I didn't know I was supposed to take a Dramamine before I fucking did this stream.
How you know you're old? Brad gets sick from looking at a stream.
Whoa, motion sickness. Come on, Maud. Give me my medicines. Let the good times roll. Things and stuff. Oh, dude, the 6 guys in a lot of things just grr.
It's too much, and it makes you susceptible to blasts, and it's frustrating.
Yeah, but it's just also just the points. Yeah, I mean, you should be able it. It makes me so angry when I'm making this and I can't just trim off just a little bit. Hey, I'm 5 points off. Well, fuck this list. Throw it in the fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like.
Well, it's frustrating for me because, like, all right, so you have Vulcan. Vulcan buffs, the Flamer squad, the Furnace Marines, but you can't put them in a drop pod. I know you don't like drop pods, but like, put them in a drop pod. They changed the seating sizes of rhinos, allow you to put 11 models in there. It's dumb that they're locked to 10.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, it's a lot of them.
or you can take 9 and spend the points.
I was just about to say, put a 9, save some points.
So dumb. Hate it.
Yeah, super dumb. Let's be honest. Exactly.
All right.
You all right?
I'm debating if I want to make the Warhound Titan, or I don't know what kind of Titan this is. If I want to make him a snow globe, or if I want to make him just a regular ornament.
We'll make it an ornament.
Yeah.
100% Peaches. This would be so much better if we could actually customize the squad sizes and loadout to make a difference. Fuck yes. They make bikes 3 because, well, fly keyword without infantry is terrible.
Rip. U-shaped ruins.
Just so bad. Well,
So what tournaments are you going to in the near future?
I am going to the Death Ninja Ferret Championship of the Universe ever winner in Boston next weekend on the 8th. And then from there, I'm going to take some breaks. And then I'm not going to compete in anything until probably Glass City, and then I'll be out.
Well, how many tournaments are even going to be in December, anyways? I feel like
Yeah,
it's a slow time of year.
I needed some time, anyways. Though I haven't even been, I wasn't able to go to Du Bois. I couldn't finish Rumble, so I need to be smart and not try to kill myself. So I haven't been super great. I plan on going to. True, exactly. And I'd like to do a ton of team. Lyle was just pulling up the schedule for this upcoming year, and there's so many team tournaments. You know what I mean? And I'd rather compete in those than singles events all day long. So I'd like to do that.
Well, they're more enjoyable. You get to hang out with friends. If you lose or you have like a rough game, you don't have to feel bad about not winning.
Um, hold on, I'm gonna let you answer this question. Hey, Brandon, what's the point of Outriders?
To decorate the glass shelves.
They're so bad.
I, and they're super cheap too. Like you would think that they would be pretty good, but then you look at jump pack assault intercessors and they're just way better and cheaper.
The only way is if you could bring the old the old kill teams where you could put Outrider bikes in there because they could go through walls because they were attached to shit and they got the keywords.
Well, I played against that at the Warhammer World Championship. Someone had Deathwatch, but he used the more superior kill team of not all Primaris breeds.
That's a good question. Kiara's hitting me with the real questions. Is it in Boston or is it a suburb? I do not know. Let's check my events. It is in Waltham, Massachusetts.
I put this on the other one.
Wherever that is.
I mean, you don't care. Are you driving to it? No.
Dude, I drove there
You're
once.
flying and you're hoping that someone's going to
I
pick you
did
up.
Britain. I drove there once, by the way. We went to Rose's house, and I was determined to save some money, which basically didn't even save us money on the two because the plane tickets after you factor in uh, gas and tolls and everything else, it would have just been like the same cost to fly. So instead, I drove, what is it, like 12 hours or some shit each way. It was the worst, just the
Yeah.
worst.
Driving from Toledo to Boston, the tolls are absolutely insane.
Oh, it was bonkers town.
I mean, just to go through Pennsylvania. So you don't go through Philly, do you? You cut through 80?
You go almost the whole way on 80/90, and then you cut down. Or cut up, actually. Sorry.
Yeah.
But,
So you don't pay tolls in Pennsylvania. You pay tolls in New York, Ohio, and then Massachusetts.
no, you still pay the Pennsylvania. You're still on the turnpike for half of it. Or most of it, actually. So
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it was fucking
Because
terrible.
it's like $50 just to go through Pennsylvania.
Oh, it was bonkers, dude. I was just gonna like abandon my car and fly back. I was so annoyed. I was like, well, this car had a good run. I'm out.
I'm starting to think that Games Workshop doesn't like bike-based models because like they're redoing all the Terminators, which are cool, I guess, for Dark Angels, but we haven't seen any not Terminators for Dark Angels. I want to see some new Black Knights. I want to see a new Sambile.
Yeah,
But the question is, do I?
KR said he's already getting them for you. He's converting the Outriders to Ravenwing. There you go.
I don't know what Outriders need to become competitive. I haven't the slightest idea.
It's funny. Peaches, he goes, I need to win the lottery so I can just play Warhammer all the time and have a sweet luxury RV mansion on wheels full of beer and drive to events. We literally talked about doing this two different times, the Battle Brothers and the DOG guys, where we've talked about like trying to get like an RV because you could put a gaming table in it and you could stream shit, you know what I mean, and just basically get a driver.
I mean, even if you're looking at small scale, I don't know why you guys haven't just rented a party bus to go to any of the DOG events or Adepticon.
We actually thought about in doing this with people's vacation and stuff at LVO time and having people. The problem is everybody's starting to get kids and shit like that. You know what I mean? Or some people already have them, obviously. Some people have grown children. But we were talking about doing like a 10-day LVO trip in an RV where we stopped all over the place and just videoed us going to different places on the way in an RV. Exactly. Kara was talking about buying the RV for Battle Brothers. It basically cruising or doing like the Madden cruiser and just, rolling around the country and just stopping all over the place. Now that would be sick.
Yeah, we just don't have enough vacation time in the United States to do that.
Right. Oh, well, also the Kara pointed it out. He goes, the one, he's like, yeah, that sounds awesome. But then we started looking at the ones that would really fit our needs, and they were like $500,000.
Well, you better start that OnlyFans account, Brad.
Oh yeah, baby. Speaking of that, prep yourself up. Give me some. Where can I buy some stuff from you? Where can I get things from Still Frosty?
So if you're interested in an ornament or interested in any display boards or anything like that, just check out my website, stillfrostygaming.com, where I have pictures of the ornaments, I have pictures of other projects I'm working on, and you can just shoot me a message and we can make something for you. I'm going to be working on a Gray Knight versus Plague Champion. I'm also going to be working on a Skaven one here soon too, where I'll glow in the dark crystals in a little cave. Be a good time.
So stillfrostygaming.com.org.net.gov.
Stillfrostygaming.com. And then I have to make Brad a snow globe, but he doesn't actually want me to know what kind of snow globe he wants, so I might just surprise him.
No, I want to be a surprise. It's got to be a Christmas surprise.
A Christmas surprise. How are you getting it? I can't mail a snow globe to you.
Yeah, you can.
I cannot mail a snow globe to you. It will freeze.
Now that you put it in a heated container.
Cool. It will freeze.
Eloise is giving you the things. All right. Let's do Queen's. We can lean in and do a Queen's wave to the camera.
Okay.
That was the worst Queen's wave ever. Everybody, thanks for hanging out.